Hi guys, this is Dr. Nida with Keys of Health. I'm sure you have heard of inflammation and have had it too. Inflammation is the body's natural response to injury and infection. For example, if you get a paper cut or a sprained ankle, you will notice redness, pain, warmth, and swelling in the area. But once all the cells from the inflammatory response have done their job and the injury is healed, that inflammation disappears. That's the kind of inflammation you want to have. This inflammation is good. Today, I want to talk to you about the inflammation that is problematic. The problematic inflammation is when the inflammation settles down in your body and becomes a permanent state. It's also called chronic inflammation. It may occur if the immune system is trying to fend off an infection like Lyme disease, but it isn't having success. Or it may occur if the immune system becomes confused, such as in someone who has antibodies to gluten, that also ends up attacking other parts of the body that resembles gluten. The reason inflammation is so critical is that it has been found to be a player in almost all chronic diseases. You probably wouldn't be surprised to hear that inflammation is a major part of autoimmune diseases since they're all directly caused by the immune system. But have you heard that cancer tends to form in areas that are chronically inflamed? Not only that, inflammation is a component of osteoarthritis, a disease that scientists thought was just from the wear and tear of bones. And get this, inflammation even plays a role in hypertension and depression. This brings us to a very important point: how to know whether you have chronic inflammation. There are certain signs which are an indication that you have chronic inflammation. First is body pain. Body pains such as muscle aches and joint pain are commonly caused by increased systemic inflammation. Another sign is skin rashes and eczema. Skin rashes such as eczema or psoriasis are inflammatory skin conditions which are characterized by red, flaky, rough skin. Both eczema and psoriasis are linked to hypersensitivity of the immune system, and individuals with these conditions are more likely to have a greater number of inflammatory mast cells. Excessive mucus is also a sign. If you're always needing to blow your nose or clear your throat, then you might be inflamed. When inflamed, mucous membranes produce thick phlegm in an attempt to protect epithelial cells in the lining of the respiratory system, which results in coughing, sneezing, and a runny nose. Another sign is low energy levels. Constantly feeling fatigued despite getting adequate night's sleep is yet another clue your body's fighting off chronic inflammation. Poor digestion. Common digestive issues including bloating, abdominal pain, constipation, and loose stool may also suggest an issue with inflammation. So you don't want to dismiss these signs, especially if you have more than one, and especially if they're persistent. Since inflammation is the reason behind most of the prevalent health conditions in our societies, it makes sense to know what to do to reduce and remove chronic inflammation from our bodies. The approach has to be inside out. I say that all the time. We focus on the outside, we focus on the symptoms, but we forget the root of the problem. We may focus on eczema, but forget that it's being caused by the inflammation in the body, right? So you always want to take the approach of inside out. You need to know what is causing the inflammation and remove it from your life, and then take whatever will help fight off the existing inflammation until you reclaim your health. Certain foods need to be removed from your diet since they cause inflammation in the body. I will share what these foods are. There is no particular order. All of these conditions cause inflammation. First and foremost, sugar from candied and processed foods. You absolutely need to eliminate sugar from your diet. High fructose corn syrup from soda, sport, energy drinks, and plenty of junk food or processed food contains high fructose corn syrup. This has got to go from your life. Hydrogenated oils, which are found in snack foods, chips, margarine, peanut butter. Most of the fried foods in restaurant and outside food in general is cooked in hydrogenated oils. These kind of foods also contain trans fats, which also cause inflammation in the body. Another thing which causes inflammation in the body is milk. Millions of Americans have lactose intolerance as well as allergy to milk protein, casein, which causes inflammation. I will do another video on milk and discuss this topic in detail. Another thing that you need to look out for is grain-fed meats. Grain-fed meats are rich in omega-6, which causes an imbalance in the body between omega-3 and omega-6. This also creates an inflammatory state in the body. So always try to choose grass-fed meat over grain-fed meat. Processed meats, including lunch meats, hot dogs, cold cuts, and similar products are a big no-no. You cannot consume them, especially if you have inflammation in your body. Alcohol creates inflammation in the body. Refined carbohydrates spike up the blood sugar and cause inflammatory conditions in the body as well. Gluten has been creating a buzz lately. Gluten is everywhere in breads, pasta, soups, cereals, sauces, and even salad dressings. When the body has difficulty digesting this protein, it starts treating it like a foreign invader and creates inflammatory conditions in the body. Artificial sweeteners contain aspartame, which can cause serious inflammation to the point some people immediately start experiencing joint pain, headaches, and skin rashes after consuming it. MSG, which is a flavor enhancer and is often used in Chinese foods, can also cause inflammation in the body. Preservatives, artificial colors, artificial flavors, they're all foreign substances that our bodies don't know what to do with. They are found in almost all packaged goods. Anytime you tear open a wrapper, chances are you're consuming some of these chemicals. This applies to ready-to-eat meats, processed meats, chips, cookies, anything that is coming out of a package. If you have food intolerances, consuming these foods can create inflammatory response in the body. So it is better for you to avoid those foods that you're intolerant to as much as possible. Besides foods, there are other certain things which create inflammation in the body. Stress being the number one trigger. If you remove stress from your body, you can remove half of your health conditions, half of your health issues that you're experiencing. Another major reason besides food and stress that causes inflammation in the body is sedentary lifestyle with long periods of time without any moderate intensity exercises. So there are things that you can do to remove inflammation from your body. First and foremost is to keep your stress levels down. Make sure to exercise regularly, even if it is something as simple as brisk walking. Eat fresh, colorful fruits and vegetables, and take supplements like probiotics, turmeric, resveratrol, and fish oil. Keep them a part of your daily life. That really helps your body to fight off the inflammation. This should prevent and even reverse some of your chronic health conditions, but it's always best for you to work with a naturopath or an alternative care provider who can go in detail, in depth with all your chronic conditions and help you resolve the problems from inside out. Feel free to contact me if you have any specific questions or concerns. I'll be more than happy to answer them for you. Please like and share the video, and please subscribe to my channel. I will see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.